All right, today we're going to talk about retirement investing for those of you that are in your 40s. All right, here's the thing. I absolutely hate how my industry makes you feel like you're behind the game. If you're in your 40s, they try to scare you into saying, you're behind, you need to invest more, you need to save more. What does that make you do? That'll make you literally do anything you have to do to catch up, which means they can sell you the products that they have. The big companies, your Franklin Templeton, Schwab's, Raymond James, I'm not trying to name specific, you get the idea, big companies. They make money by selling you investments that they control. So every time you buy a mutual fund that they like, you're paying for it. And don't let anybody tell you that there's no fee in a mutual fund or any product that they sell you. I promise you, there's a fee. Think about it. How did they get those big buildings? They're charging somebody, and that somebody is you. And it makes sense, right? They have to make money. It's just that they're hiding the money. If you go get a haircut and the lady's like, oh, haircuts are free, you're probably not going to get a haircut at that place. You go to a restaurant and they're like, we don't charge people. Come on, sit down, have a bite to eat. You're probably not going to eat there, or at least the very first question you're going to ask is, how do you do it, right? Why? Who are you charging? You're making money somehow. Lights are on, the food's here, the tables are here. So think about it. They're making money off of you. So if you're in your 40s, we need to start taking things seriously here. Hopefully you have some kind of retirement investments already. Maybe you had a 401k from a job. Maybe you put some money into an IRA. If you're just getting started, you're not behind, but we have to take things a little more seriously here. So let's talk about some of the things that you can do. All right, first of all, you're only 40, right? If you retire when you're 65, that's 25 years. If you maxed out your IRA or your Roth IRA for the next 25 years, you'd end up with over $350,000 on average, give or take, with the markets returning an average of 7%. Now that's going to fluctuate, but basically you're doing the right thing. You're not going to fly around the world on a private jet. You're not going to end up traveling to exotic countries too much, but you're going to have enough. You're going to be just fine. I have a handful of clients that are currently retired and they have about that much money. They're doing just fine, right? They're enjoying their lives. They're young still too. All right, another thing I want you to keep in mind is we're done stock picking, okay? If you have retirement accounts and you've been trying to pick the next great stock out there, it's about time to stop that, okay? We're still in growth mode. You're 40 years old. You're still able to be participating in growth products. However, we don't want to overcommit to Apple or Facebook or Netflix, right? We can have a little bit of that, but we don't want to be a stock picker. And finally, one of the things I want you to keep in mind, the car, right? The stuff. Are we at that age where we don't give a crap what other people think about what car you drive? Have we got there yet? Look, you had your fun. You got to drive the nice car if you wanted it, but when you're in your 40s, right, that could mean hundreds of dollars a month you could be putting towards your retirement, your savings, paying off your house, paying off debt. There's just no need to have such a stupid car when you're in your 40s. You don't care what other people think, do you? And the stuff. You had 20 years to get a job, buy a house, fill it full of crap. We're done, right? The pictures are on the wall. Your kids have got pictures on the wall. You've spent all the money. Let's start putting some money towards retirement. And finally, the biggest thing is consistency. You've got 25 years, maybe even longer. You might love what you do and work longer. So it's just being consistent. Contribute the max amount. Make sure you're participating in growth products for right now, but be diversified. Let's not overdo it in the growth sector. And choose your investments wisely. Be consistent with it. That's all I can say. That's the name of the game. So don't let anybody tell you that you're behind. If you still feel like you're behind, you want some help, you can go to our website, jazzwealth.com, schedule a call up at the top, leave a time for me that you think works best for you. I'll follow up with you then, and there's no charge for that. I always work with you. I hope to talk to you soon.